Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, what's the overall energy of today's reading? Alrighty. What's hidden? What's hidden that would be helpful? Thank you. Outcome and advice. Thank you. Alrighty. The overall energy of today's reading is the Queen of Wands with the Eight of Cups in reverse coming out as a challenge to the Queen of Wands. Emotions, uncomfortable emotions, attachments that are hard to walk away from. The Queen of Wands is someone who goes after their highest excitement, follows their desires, takes action, and isn't concerned with being perfect. Learning as you go. This is someone who makes mistakes and learns. Someone who can own their shadow and is comfortable with their shadow, puts their shadow out front. Yep, that's who I am. Not trying to hide. This makes the Queen of Wands very charismatic, very attractive, because they're whole, they're complete. They go after what they desire and take action. So there's a Queen of Wands, someone who's in that energy. It's the energy that I'm describing, not the gender. Okay. Eight of Cups. Who's in this energy? Why is this Eight of Cups hard to walk away from? Emotional attachments. Something, yeah. There's some emotions coming in. It feels like something the Queen of Wands has walked away from or detached from. This is either someone has pulled their energy away or the Queen of Wands has pulled her energy away. Someone, it feels, the ship has sailed. There's nothing left there but these emotions and emotional attachments. All right. Why is this coming up? What do we need to know about the Four of Cups and Eight of Cups in reverse? Oh my gosh, more cups. All right, Five of Cups reverse, and then the Sun card in reverse. Okay, and I've got the song coming up. I ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Boom, boom, boom. That was in the movie. What was it? It was with Julia Roberts, where she's a star, and yeah, that's such a good scene with that song. Anyway. The Queen of Wands, it feels like there's these emotional attachments are weighing her down, making it hard to take action. Feels like someone else left. It feels like this is someone left the Queen of Wands empty cups. Five of Cups in reverse feels unapologetic about this activity. And left with no clarity, with a lot of confusion. This feels purposeful. no closure, no communication, no understanding. And so it looks like the Queen of Wands is having difficulty with these emotions, challenging to let go of this past, of someone who lost interest and left. Ooh! Judgment reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay, this is a story. Oh my gosh. Okay. It feels like you were, I'm going to say you're Queen of Wands energy. It feels like there's some attachments. It's hard to let this go. Someone lost interest, hightailed it out, sailed away with no remorse of how this affected you, with no clarity, no understanding. It feels like this person judged you harshly. Jeez. The bottom of the deck is the Devil card. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with no options, feels like this person left you high and dry, unapologetic. They didn't care. They lost interest, moved on, and didn't care about you. There's no remorse in this. It feels purposefully void of clarity, of communication, to create these emotional attachments. It feels like this person criticized you and wanted you left penniless, without any opportunities at all. Tell me about the Queen of Wands, for whoever this is for, how to overcome this, what would be helpful for this Queen of Wands. Okay. Seven of Wands. Now we've got the King of Wands and Empress in reverse. This is a matched pair, but there's this protection, standing your ground against the King of Wands. With this Empress in reverse energy, a mother wound. Okay. Who's protecting? Who's the King of Wands? Oh. Wow. Coming out as a challenge, the Three of Cups in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse to the King of Wands energy. This feels like a breakup between the Queen of Wands energy and the King of Wands. With the Three of Cups showing up in reverse as a challenge to this King of Wands energy, feels like there's a breakup and there's a lot of triangulation in a family, toxic family, toxic environment, partying, too much celebration. It feels like the Queen of Wands needed to protect herself and has protected herself from this energy, a lack of care, a total lack of care for what happens to the Queen of Wands around a breakup. It feels like the King of Wands here feels like losing a relationship, but also a family or friend group, environment. It feels like this mother wound or this Empress in reverse has got something to do with this, because everybody's showing up. The King and Queen of Wands are upright in this energy. All right, who's the Empress in reverse with her back turned? Why is she showing up? How does this relate to? Okay. An Empress in reverse. A toxic matriarchy with 10 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. It feels like this person is in charge of the finances. Inheritance, legacy. There's a toxic feminine that's got the purse strings. And it feels like people work for this person because they've got the money. But they're toxic. All right, let's move on to what's hidden. See if we get some clarity. The Knight of Swords in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and 8 of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse is rushing to conclusions, negative belief systems. Thinking, I see the truth, and it's negative, but I'm going to run with this. And this is from 10 of Cups in reverse, someone choosing to be unhappy. That's got a lot to say. This feels like the Empress in reverse's energy. Someone who's just unhappy chronically. Very toxic, not nurturing, not loving. Very controlling. So what's the negative Devil reversed? Feels like you're separating from this toxic energy. Feels like this Empress in reverse energy is not a big fan of the Queen of Wands, has nothing nice to say. But it's really coming from the Empress in reverse's unhappiness. They're very unhappy. And it feels like this person can't keep you off their lips, off their words, out of their mouth. Can't keep your name out of their mouth. And it's negative. All right. Tell me more about here's more 8 of Wands. So there's 2 8 of Wands energy in what's hidden. This person can't keep you out of, yes. Negative. Ooh, Death card. Tower reversed. Page of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Something is ending here. There's a definite ending. And it feels like it's around, there's this person in what's hidden. They're so unhappy and they can't stop blaming you. Feels like someone's calling them out on this, putting an end to this. They're tired of it feels like they just, there's some projection this Empress has on you, and they can't perceive you correctly at all. And they're miserable. And it feels like whenever this person talks, they blame you. And it's 8 of Wands, just just blame. This person, it feels like they're obsessed with you, with blaming you, with projecting onto you just negative, negative. And it feels like someone's calling them out, speaking some truths to this energy, which it might be someone younger than it's page energy calling out an Empress in reverse. Ooh, they're challenged by the Eight of Cups in reverse too. That's where the Queen of Wands. All right, there's an attachment here. Attachment to you, the Queen of Wands. You're not, it feels like you're not necessarily challenged by these emotional attachments, but this person is, or you've worked through that, or you both have this attachment that you can't walk away from this energy. Boy, this feels like family. These type of emotions, this type of blame projected over time. It feels like this Empress in reverse. People have tolerated and put up with this person because they've got the money. Eight of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. Finances. She, Empress reverse, has control of the purse strings in this family. And so it feels like she doesn't like you. She can't stop bad-mouthing you. But it's really, I feel like everybody can tell that it's not you, because you've already, it feels like she's already left your energy, unapologetic, no communication, and completely judging you and leaving you out of the finances, no opportunity. You've had to learn how to protect yourself. And it feels like everybody in this environment agrees with the person who's toxic, but because they've got the finances. This might have, this kind of dynamic that I'm tuned into, family dynamic, toxic, might have affected your romantic relationships. For some of you, it feels like this toxic feminine energy can't help, but it might have interfered with relationships. She's not a friend. I hope you're getting that clear, that this person, no matter what relationship they are to you, if this is someone you're related to, they don't care about you. It feels like there's a false face that they give to you, but behind, when you're not in the room, this person can't wait to talk smack about you. And it just blame, blah, 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 blah. But it looks like that's ending, some type of ending with the Death card. Something that can't be fixed. It feels like someone's calling this person out. And they just can't, it's almost like they can't help. They've just been, it's like a broken record. They can't help. This is just where their mind goes. Blaming you. It's an activity they've done for a long time. Anything else in what's hidden? This person has caused a fog of confusion around you, but people are seeing this now. There's something about how you're showing up as in this Emperor energy. You've learned how to lead yourself, making moves, going after what you desire, protecting your energy, I think people are seeing you clearly, but this person just can't. They've made up their mind. It feels like a long time ago. All right. In the outcome and the advice, we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles upright in the overall energy, Nine of Wands in reverse, Ten of Swords. Okay. Something's not working. Unprotected, vulnerable, a painful ending. Tell me about, let me get a new deck. All right. All right. What's this Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Lost finance. Ooh, Queen of Cups in reverse. Feels like money being withheld from someone hurt, wounded, someone can't work. What is this? Ooh, now the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse showing up again, Judgment in reverse again, Justice in reverse. Okay, so this is similar to this energy from the overall energy when I was talking about someone leaving quietly. It feels like this person just kind of evaporated unapologetically with no clarity at all because they judge you and they're pulling the finances. They don't want you to have any opportunity. This is someone really wounded. They're controlling people through financial, through smear campaigns, projections, and they're yanking people around by the finances. They're completely unapologetic about this. There's a lack of legacy here. Feels like this is their legacy. Being cruel. Wait, there was money and now there's not money. Why is there not money? There's Eight of Pentacles in reverse and a Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like there's an inheritance, money that they're trying to keep from you. They don't want you to get the finances but there's this criticism and injustice here. What does the viewer need to know about the Justice and Judgment both in reverse? Devil reversed, Four of Wands in reverse coming out as a challenge. Okay. You can make money elsewhere. Money can flow to you. You don't have to get it from this source. If you try to get it from this source, it just leads you back to this toxicity and unhappiness. There's no protection in this environment. No one's protected. No one's happy in this environment. It feels like whatever is for you is for you. If you have a belief that whatever's for, so this is how I talk about this, finances. Whatever's for me is rushing to find me as quick as it can. Whatever's for me is for me. Someone might be able to delay it, but they can't block it forever. And if you're needing money to come from someone or a situation and you need it to come from that source, you're missing out on all the other ways that the universe can get those finances to you. It doesn't have to come from such a nasty well. You don't want to tangle up into this energy is what I'm getting. In this environment, you're unprotected from the painful communication. All right, anything, you can take action, go elsewhere. Go after what you desire. It feels like expansion energy. This person's not going to change. This is them. They've practiced this. This feels like it has a lot of momentum behind their beliefs, and it doesn't matter if you showed up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Any wild scenario that I'm picturing where you are amazing, you are wonderful, you are good and helpful and all the good things, and then you ask this Empress in reverse with her back turned to perceive you, and right away this person just goes to criticizing and judging, and you should have done this, and that's where they are. And it's not about you. I think that's what might help the emotional attachments. This person just can't perceive you, and they've practiced so long of blaming you and projecting blame onto you that what they're describing, what they're so angry at, is their own shadow that they've projected onto you. They have no ability to perceive their own reality and themselves. Feels like the financial aspects has given this person permission. They've given themselves permission because of access to finances and habit of being able to manipulate people, turn them against you, maybe around a breakup time. This person is just, they've got it out for you. They can't perceive you. It's not you, though. It's this person. It's hard to not take this personally, especially if this is family. It looks like you're following your desires, Queen of Wands, and getting out there. And your challenge is changing your destiny, changing your wheel of fortune. Not allowing this person and their perception and to, the Eight of Cups in reverse again. So that feels like the overall energy of this reading. Emotional attachments, hard to walk away from. The hurt of this, the emotions attached to this situation. How can you sit with your emotions? They're your emotions and process through the disappointment, the grief, the confusion, and sit with, because they're your emotions, and learn how to process and sit with the uncomfortableness of this. That's something this person can't do. They have no frequency aligned for that. This feels like someone very stuck in a very limited mindset. It does look like people are calling them out on this because it's just exhausting. It doesn't even feel like you're around, but this person, when they're feeling miserable, it feels like they bring you up and they start blaming. It's a maladaptive strategy. It really has nothing to do with you. And I think someone younger than this person is calling them out, addressing this in a way this person can't stop, though. They just can't stop. That's just how they operate. Feels like when they get called out, I guess I'm just the worst human being. They can't own any of their behavior in any way that's mature. Yeah, and Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like you don't want to plant these seeds going forward. You want to plant the seeds of what you prefer. You want to create healthy boundaries with this person and protect your interests, protect yourself, but not work with this energy or any of the energies they hang out on. This feels like family for a lot of you. It feels like this person has done quite a job. It feels like a lot of enablers around this person because of the finances again. But there's something about the finances. Something has shifted around the finances. Has this person lost? For some of you, it feels like this person, the money's not there anymore. And so maybe people they're not being able to be manipulated by this person. And so people are taking leaps of faith, exiting this, going in a different direction, working with other people, going in different directions, figuring out what does work. And that feels like your energy as well, that you're taking a leap of faith in a new direction, finding who works with you, building, creating. And it feels like this person is being revealed, this Empress in reverse, slowly. So, all right, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care.